Om Shanti. Good morning, Baba. Good morning to all the angels. We have started off the new year of 2004. And today is the Avyakt Murli of 18 January 2004. A Murli which Baba spoke 17 years ago. 18 January is usually remembered being a very powerful day, the day of remembrance, and the day when Baba makes the children powerful. A day when God gives his properties to his children. At this specific Murli, we will see that Brahma Baba has held his own court of his physical organs, how he did it, and his discipline. Okay, such a wonderful Murli. We will just take a short while, stay in the Avyakt stage to enjoy this Avyakt Murli. Om Shanti, 18 January 2004. The title of today's Murli is, Baba says, maintain the awareness of being the direct children of the world authority and keep all your powers under your order. Today, all the children everywhere are merged in waves of love. The special memories of Father Brahma are immersed in everyone's heart. From Amrit Vela, the rosary of memories in the hearts of both types of jewels, those who have received Sakar sustenance and those who have received Avyakt sustenance, were reaching Bab Dada. The picture of memories of Bab Dada are visible in everyone's heart. And in the Father's heart is merged the love of all the children. In everyone's heart, the one loving song playing is My Baba, Mera Baba. And the song playing in the Father's heart is My Sweetest Children. This automatic song, this unlimited song is so lovely. In return for the loving memories, Bab Dada is giving multi-million fold love-filled blessings from the heart. Bab Dada is saying that even now in this land and abroad, children are merged in the ocean of love. This day of remembrance is the special day for making all the children powerful. Today was the day when children were crowned by Father Brahma. Father Brahma put the crown of responsibility for world service on the instrument children. He himself became unknown and gave children the tilak of awareness to make them the instruments in the corporeal form. Like himself, he gave the children the crown of light of the Avyakt angelic form. He himself became Karavanhar, one who makes others do, and made the children Karanhar, the ones who do the work. Baba says, This is why this day is called the Day of Remembrance. That is, the Day of Power. It is not just the awareness for, together with the awareness, children have all received all memories as a blessing. Bab Dada is seeing all the children as those who are embodiments of all awareness. He is seeing you in the form of those who are Master Almighty authorities, not with just some powers, but with all powers. Each child has received all of these powers from the Father as a blessing. Baba says, as soon as you took your divine birth, Bab Dada gave the blessing. May you be full of all powers. This is the blessing for every birthday. Use the powers you have received as a blessing. Just visualize how much we are getting from Baba. Bab Dada gave the blessing. May you be full of all powers. This is the blessing for every birthday. Use the powers you have received as a blessing. Each of you children has received them, but you become number-wise in using them. Baba says, you can order the blessing of every power according to the time. If you become the embodiment of the blessings you have received from the bestower of blessings and order a power according to the time, then each power will definitely become present. When you, the master who has attained the blessings as an embodiment of awareness, order the powers, it is not possible that they are not used at that time. However, the master should be seated on the seat of awareness of being a master almighty authority. Baba says, no orders are obeyed if they are given without being seated on the seat. When children say, Baba, I remember you, you become present. The Lord becomes present. When the Lord can become present, why would the powers not become present? Since Baba is asking us, Lord can become present, why not the powers? Simply order them in the right way with the authority of a master. All of these powers are the special godly properties of the confluence age. Who is the property for? Baba says, the property is always for the children. So, order them by right whilst seated on the seat of an embodiment of awareness. Baba is asking us, why should you labor? Order them. You are the direct children of the world authority. Such a great self-respect. You are the direct children of the world authority. Let the intoxication of this awareness always remain emerged. Now, Baba is asking us to check yourself. Do I always have the natural awareness of being a soul who has a right to the world almighty authority? Do you have this awareness all the time or only sometimes? Think about it. Baba says nowadays all of their fighting is because of wanting all rights, whereas all of you have received from birth the godly rights and the godly authority. So maintain the power of your rights. You have received from birth the godly rights and godly authority. So maintain the power of your rights. Remain powerful yourself and also enable all souls to receive power. At this time, all souls are begging for power, samarth, that is powers, shaktiya. Baba says they constantly continue to beg for things in front of your non-living images. So the Father says, O powerful souls, give all souls power. Give them power, samarthi. For this, it is essential for every child to pay attention to just one thing. Bab Dada also gave you a signal for this. He has also seen in the result that the majority of children's thoughts and time are being wasted. And now he's giving an example. For instance, if an electrical connection is even slightly loose, or if there is a leakage, you cannot get proper light. That is the electrical power, you won't get. Similarly, this leakage of waste doesn't allow you to create a powerful stage and constant awareness. So he's giving a remedy. What we should do? Baba says, therefore, change the waste into best. Change the waste into best. Make a savings scheme. Check what percentage was used in the best way and how much was wasted throughout the whole day. If there was 40% waste or 20% waste, then save that. Don't think that only a little was wasted and that the rest of the day was fine. Because this habit of waste, though being a habit over a long period of time, will deceive you in the last moments. I repeat what Baba said, because this habit of waste, though being a habit over a long period of time, will deceive you in the last moments. It will make you number wise. It will not allow you to become number one. In the beginning, in order to check himself every night, Father Brahma used to hold court every night. Court of what? Baba says, not of the children, but he would hold court of his own physical organs. Brahma Baba, you see, before Shiv Baba came into his body, Shiv Baba had already started preparing him on his own from as early as 1931. He had been doing this, holding court of his sense organs all. He has been preparing so many years before Baba actually came. So he would order them, oh my chief minister, This activity of yours is not good. Now you have to work under orders. Oh sanskars, you have to work under orders. Why was there that fluctuation? What was the reason for that? Find a solution. Every day he held an official court. Hold your court in the same way, the court of self-sovereignty. Some children have sweet heart-to-heart conversations with Bap Dada. They have a personal chit-chats. Should Baba tell you? Many have personal chit-chats. They say, show me a picture of my future as to what I will become. You original jewels would probably remember how you used to ask Mother Jagadamba about your own picture. Mama, show us a picture of what we will be like. So, whilst having a chit-chat with Bap Dada, children still ask for their own picture. All of you must also have this desire that it would be good if you were to receive your own picture. However, Bap Dada says, Bap Dada has given each child a unique mirror. What is that mirror? At present, you are masters of the self, are you not? Are you self-sovereigns? Baba says, if you are, then raise your hands. Are you self-sovereigns? So many times he's asking, Acha, some of you are not raising your hands. Are you a master only to a small extent? Acha, you are self-sovereigns. So, congratulations. So, the chart of a master of the self is the mirror that shows the face of your future status. Do you have this mirror? All of you have received it. Have you not? It is clear, is it not? And Baba is continuing with another question. There aren't any dark marks on it, are there? There may not be any dark marks, but sometimes when there is hot water, the mirror steams up and becomes misty. For example, when it is foggy, the mirror becomes such that you cannot see clearly in the mirror. Everyone must have experienced this at the time of bathing. So, until now, if even one of your physical organs is not totally under your control, they are under your control, but sometimes they aren't. For instance, any physical organ, your eyes, mouth, ears, or even your feet that sometimes go towards a wrong company, in which case even your feet are not under your control. You would go and sit in a gathering. You would sit down and listen to the Ramayana or Bhagavad, not wrong stories. So, if any of your physical senses are not under your control, that also includes thoughts and time. And you can check from this that since you don't have controlling power over your own sovereignty, how would you control the kingdom of the world? So, how would you become a king? Baba says, there everything is accurate in Satyug. There everything is accurate. You automatically have controlling power and ruling power as the reward for the efforts you made at the confluence age. So, the confluence age means that if you lack controlling power and ruling power at this time, if that effort is lacking, what would be the reward? Baba says, you are clever in calculating this, are you not? Therefore, look at your face in this mirror. Look at your own face. Which face comes in front of you? That of a king? That of someone who is part of a royal family? A royal subject? Or an ordinary subject? So, did you see your picture? Check with this image. Check every day, because attainment for a long time is based on your efforts for a long time. If you think that you will automatically have unlimited disinterest at the end, then in the final moments, would that be final moments or have been for a long period of time? You would not say that that was a long period, would you? Because many times Baba keep reminding, be ever ready, suddenly anything can happen, and whatever you do must be over a long period of time. So Baba says, so did you become a complete master of the self for 21 births? You may not sit on the throne, but you should have a right to the kingdom. This long period of time has a connection with the reward for a long period of time. Therefore, do not become careless. As yet, the date for destruction is not fixed. You don't know whether it will be another 8 years or 10 years. You don't know that. So, don't think it will happen in the time that is still to come. No. Before thinking of that, before thinking of the end of the world, first of all, think about the final period of your own life. Do you have a date fixed? Time is getting close, Papa is reminding. Do you have a date fixed? Do any of you know that you are going to die on that day? Does anyone know this? You don't, do you? The world is to end, and that will happen at its own time. But first of all, think about your own. First of all, think about your own final period and remember the slogan of Jagadamba. Mama's slogan, Jagadamba. What was her slogan? Mama always used to say, consider every moment to be your final moment. It has to happen suddenly. You won't be given a date, neither for the world nor for your final moments. All of this is a play of everything happening suddenly. Therefore, hold court, hold your own darbar. O King, O self-sovereign King, hold your own court. Keep it in order, because the praise of the future is that there There will be law and order. This will be natural there. There will be the balance of both love and law. It will be natural. It is the law that if someone is not a king, he cannot pass a law. Nowadays, people continue to make laws. Nowadays, even policemen take the law into their own hands. Baba says, however, there will be the natural balance of love and law. Love first and then law. And now Baba continues. So now remain set on the seat of an almighty authority. Then all those physical organs, powers, and virtues will all say, yes, my Lord, yes, my Lord, to you. They will not deceive you. Yes, I am present. So what will you do now? What celebration will you celebrate next year on the day of remembrance? All the zones have celebrations, do they not? You have also had many honoring ceremonies. Baba says, now celebrate the ceremony. Now celebrate the ceremony of the success of every thought and every moment. Celebrate this ceremony. All waste should now end, because when you become images of success, souls will attain the success of being fully satisfied. From being hopeless, the lamps of hope, the lamps of pure hopes will ignite everywhere. When there is any type of success, they ignite lamps, do they not? So now what Baba is asking us to do? Now, ignite the lamps of hope in the world. Now, ignite the lamps of hope in the world. Every soul has one or another type of hopelessness. Because of hopelessness, they are distressed and in tension. Therefore, O imperishable lamps, now celebrate the Diwali of the lamps of hope. First the self and then everyone. Did you hear this? Seeing the love of the children, Babdada is pleased. The percentage in the subject of love is good. Why have you arrived here having made so much effort? Baba is asking, what brought you here? Is it the train or the plane? It was the love that brought you here. You arrived here on the plane of love. So you have passed in the subject of love. You are now masters in being almighty authorities. And so you have passed in that subject. Baba says, so these elements, Maya and the sanskars, will all become your servants. They will wait for the master's orders at every moment. Father Brahma too, as a master, made such internal subtle effort in such a way that you won't even aware of how he became complete. The cage opened and the bird flew away. Father Brahma is now also invoking all of you children with a lot of love from the depths of his heart, saying, what is Brahma Baba saying? He said, come quickly, come quickly. Come now, come now. So you have received wings, have you not? Now, all of you have to conduct this drill in your heart in a second. Do it right now. Finish all thoughts. Conduct the drill. Oh Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba, we are now about to become those with the Avyakt form, just like you right now. Shall we just have a moment to think and have this drill within ourselves? Om Shanti. Acha. So Baba continues, he finishes the main Murli. To all the loving and powerful children everywhere, to all the self-sovereign children, and so the children who have a right to the world, to all the intense effort-making children everywhere who remain seated on the seat of a Master Almighty Authority, to the world's sovereign children who constantly, as their master, order the elements, sanskars, powers, and virtues, to those who bring completion and perfection close, like the Father, to all the children in every corner of this land and abroad, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste for the day of power. So after that, Baba continues, he was meeting Daddy Janki. Who is Bapdada especially remembering right now? Child Janet. She sent a special message that she would definitely be present in the gathering. So whether you are from London, America, Australia, Africa, Asia, or the whole of Bharat, to all the children, love and remembrance personally by name and speciality. You are all receiving personal love and remembrance, are you not? Acha. So Baba's remembrance, Namaste Baba. After that, he was meeting this Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. So this time, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh was responsible for Seva. 5,000 have come for service. Acha, Maharashtra means those who are the greatest of all. Just as the country is great, so the souls are also great. Bab Dada always sees all the children in their great form. You received the fruit of service, you accumulated charity, and you also received power. You also received the company of so many Brahmin souls. You became happy seeing one another. The power of one another is no less. So you received the fruit, you received power. You played a good part. Bab Dada constantly says, Acha, 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 very good, and makes you fly forward. So you liked having this chance of service, did you not? You enjoyed it very much. It is a chance for coming close. You received the instant nourishing fruit of service. It is good. Now you will definitely perform some elevated task, will you not? Baba says, you are Maharashtra, and so you will also become an instrument to carry out a great task. Do very good service, but let both service and the self be combined. There should be nothing lacking in the percentage. It should not be that sometimes there is a greater percentage of service and sometimes there is a greater percentage of the self. Let there always be a balance. So through your balance, all the souls of the world will continue to receive blessings. Baba says, now souls of the world want blessings. See, such an important message to us. Now souls of the world want blessings. They don't want to make effort. They want blessings. So Baba is telling what? So your balance will automatically enable souls to receive blessings. Acha. And after that, Baba saw the group from Madhuban. Today, Baba also remembered those from Madhuban. They sit at the front. Those from Madhuban, raise your hands, and all the arms of Madhuban. Those from Madhuban especially receive the fortune of their renunciation in a subtle way because you live in Pandav Bhavan, Madhuban, Shantivan. However, those who are to meet Baba receive a chance, whereas those from Madhuban just watch as observers. If you see, when we go there, they give priority to all those who came from outside. However, Baba always remembers those from Madhuban as those in his heart. He remembers you. Today, your group should come to take Toli. There was one Golak Bai's group who came, so Baba is appreciating them. You work hard, do you not? All of those from Madhuban, including all the arms, work very hard. You have very good marks for working hard. Now, you will claim marks for becoming number one. All of those who live in Madhuban, each one of you is number one and great. Let this be heard loudly. The name and trace of waste in Madhuban should end. Be great in service and in your stage. Be great in everything. Is this all right? Baba doesn't forget those from Madhuban. But those from Madhuban are given the chance to have renunciation. Generally, each one of the zones is moving forward in service a great deal. All of you had programs. They were very good. Bhopal too had a good program. Each place has its own specialty. Baba says, look how much the elements of nature cooperated with those from Bhopal. For that day, there were no strong winds, heavy rain, and cold at all. However, as soon as your work was accomplished, they all came rushing. So, nature also cooperated. Similarly, you have to become conquerors of nature. You have to become conquerors of Maya. If you don't become this, who else would? So you have to become this. Acha. Then Baba speaks to Dadiji. You work very hard. You become tired. Acha. Very good. The decoration is of the original jewels. Bab Dada is pleased to see the original jewels. Acha. Then every 18th January, Dada Narayan always comes, and sometimes he comes with his son also. Speaking to Narayan Dada, is everything all right? Continue to have remembrance and service through the mind. Remain busy in this task. Baba cannot forget you. Then what is his message? Remain happy. Never lose your happiness. And finally, he finished off with, he speaks to the accounts group. Whatever service all of you are doing that very well, considering it to be your service. Simply remain double light whilst doing service. Never carry any burden yourself. Just as Father Brahma had so many responsibilities and yet remained double light, similarly, follow the Father. Whatever burden you may have, give that to the Father and become light. The Father has come to carry your burden, and so you know how to give your burden to Him. Do you not? So give away your burden, become double light, and continue to fly. Acha, it's not only for the accounts group, this also applies for us. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, angels. We will have a minute of silence, refreshing whatever Baba said, and we can share after that. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, angels. Baba's Murli has been such a wonderful one of 18 January, the day of power we have received. What has touched our hearts, we can share with everyone.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti,
Thank
Benji.
you for very nicely rendered Murli, very soft, soothing voice. And thank you, Baba. I really liked the practical two examples, which I feel I'm going to immediately follow. One is to visualize that current, that there's a loose wire and how that is going to create the loss of power. And I think that will help me to control my waste thoughts. And the second is the very important one, to take the court every day and to ask your organs whether they performed the way they should. Ask your sanskars, talk to your mind, talk to your body, and make sure you give the right directions. So I picked up, besides the spiritual essence of it, I also picked up these two very important practical methods of getting there. So thank you, sister. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. It is true, sister. The soul is the king, and the mind, intellect, and sanskars are our ministers. And the five senses will become our subjects. It's wonderful. It's true. That will help us a lot in our transformation. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Benji. Anybody else want to share anything?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Benji.
Today Baba had said that we have passed in the paper of love and we have reached to meet Baba in the plane of love, and we have performed a good task, and now Baba, we have become master almighty authorities, and Baba is now expecting from us to do something elevated actions in the future.
Right.
Om
Thank
Shanti.
you, Benji. Om Shanti. So the important thing is we should get rid of the name and trace of waste. We should not have it. Baba says change the waste into best. So that's another way he's giving us guidance. And whether we are constantly having the awareness of being a soul, because only Shiv Baba came and taught us about the soul. And after he teach only, we realize that I am a soul. Eh? Only Baba taught us to realize that I am a soul. No one else gives this knowledge because nobody taught us that there's this mind, intellect, and sanskars in the soul and how it works. Okay, anyone else want to share anything? Otherwise, we can wind up.
Baba has mentioned today that we all are the embodiments of blessings and we receive all the powers on time. So it's our time now to be attend our treasures from Baba and be sustained with it so that all the souls who are begging right now for the blessings and the powers, we can give them. Om Shanti.
Exactly. Exactly. You see the wonder, the greatness of the Purushottam Sangam Yug, the one and only time God is active and He has come specially for us children. He has come to transform us, uplift us. From His Avyakt stage, He came here into Brahma Baba's body and then He's doing wonders for us. How much we should appreciate God's presence here. And He make us belong to Him, give us all the birthright, all the godly properties is ours now. Om Shanti. Angels, is there any more or we'll wind up? Sandhya Ben, you want to say something?
Just sorry, I joined very late. I'm just listening.
Acha, I see. Acha. It's okay, sister. So if there's none, then we can finish with meditation, Benji.
Yes, if all.
Oh, yes, Benji.
So, as you just mentioned, Ben, about conference age, Baba's given a very beautiful analogy today with respect to how the connection works with Baba and how we need to be in awareness. And he speaks about electric connection. And for a minute, also, if a connection is gone, we become so restless, and we are so much dependent on it. So, if a logic thing like this makes us so dependent, can we not put ourselves completely to Baba and give it to Baba and have that connection being there in our awareness every moment to have this authority of our own Manbuddhi Sanskar all the time and bring that power within us so that we get ourselves prepared not only for Satyog, but also today take charge of our own thoughts, words, deeds, and actions. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Thank you very much, Benji. That's a Sangam Yuga is a time to be truly happy. See, he's even reminding Dada Narayan, remain happy, never lose your happiness. It applies to all of us. If truly we have found God, our face will reveal Baba. Revelation will only take place through our actions, and our face is the index of it. Okay, thank you very much, angels. Thank you, Baba. Sister Amy, maybe in silence we can refresh and recall this day of power, the day of remembrance, how much power God is giving us. Enjoy the subtle form in solitude. Om Shanti. Thank you, family. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Renuben. Thank you, all of you. See you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Have a blissful day.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.